YouTube started so I could start my minute before I get into my profanity. Let me go ahead and share the show to a couple of people. I don't even know if I got the notification that it was live. Okay, I did. Let me mute that and start sending that out to certain people who I know will probably partake in the game. Let me see. Cause hey man, it is what it is. I'm only live to one person, which is the person is me. And that's crazy. Shoot that. Shoot it to the group. Um, shoot it to this person. Boom. Boom. I think that's all that really mattered. And that's a trip that once I sent it, that's when I finally got the notification. You see what I mean? No, like Instagram. Instagram honestly be hating on me, dog. Not even finna sit up here and like turn it into something that it ain't. Like in all reality, Instagram really be hating. I really don't like Mark Zuckerberg, dog. It's like ever since Facebook purchased Instagram, it been all downhill. Have I crossed a minute? Yep, crossed a minute. And oh yeah, that wasn't right. Let me go ahead and get that cracking. It's like a late show. And that's a trip out. It really be empty, like zero people. Because on some real shit, it should be more than that. But Instagram dying, dog. Damn, now that I think about it, I gotta shoot it to 12 cal. Pause. And then there was bass. Good evening, motherfuckers and motherfuckers. This is your host, Uncle Dolemite, for the Too Much Game podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. Per usual, Instagram live, dead on me. I ain't even gonna front. I think Instagram on its way out. I really feel like we need a new social media, my nigga. Like, Tom, if you're listening, bring back MySpace, my nigga. MySpace need an app. Bad. Like I honestly think like that's the only reason that MySpace like went all the way away because MySpace don't have an app. Twitter had an app. Nigga, Black Planet got an app. Every social media platform had an app. Like when they moved from doing everything on the computer to having an app, you know, that's when a whole lot of these social medias blew up. So MySpace, Tom, I don't know who it is or how we gonna get it done, but nigga, MySpace need an app bad, dog. I miss MySpace. Instagram garbage. Nigga, I got banned from my main Instagram page because I posted a video of somebody falling off of a bicycle, my nigga, and they got me for nudity. The dude was fully clothed on the bike. The dude who was filming him falling off the bike was fully clothed. Like I literally don't know what it was, but the thing is, like Instagram, they'll report your shit due to like the algorithm doing its checks, nigga. It's not like, oh, you know, whoop de whoop checked it, or you know, we had a independent person checking what you posted, nigga. It's the algorithm, nigga. So yeah, on behalf of me and anybody who fuck with me, fuck you, Instagram. You could eat a dick, my nigga. What's going on, Casey? How you doing? But yeah, like that's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, my lives be dead, my nigga. Like literally, dog. Like I really think IG be doing little bullshit to like keep a nigga numbers low, dog. Like I be telling niggas, like, if I could get back on MySpace, I'd delete Instagram. Like if I was really fucking with like other platforms, I'd delete Instagram. Like nigga, I fuck with like if I was a Twitter user, I don't really fuck with Twitter like that because of the typing and like you can't go live and shit on there. Nigga, I literally hate Instagram, homie. Like Instagram is garbage. Like as a platform, that's the worst motherfucking social media. Like I ain't even on Facebook. Like I told y'all, nigga, I got banned 5 years ago. I ain't been back to the motherfucker. Like that's how I feel about Instagram. Like if it wasn't the platform that I use to get like a bigger audience, nigga, I'd have been deleted Instagram. Nigga, Instagram is the worst social media of all times, my nigga. Like Black Planet was cracking, MySpace was cracking, Twitter had its time of cracking, like all these other platforms was cracking. Instagram, nigga, this shit bullshit, my nigga. Instagram be picking and choosing when you could do certain shit. Nigga, they'll report all type of goofy shit. Like, nigga, Instagram trash, my nigga. What's going on, the real TV? What's going on, Eddie Bo? What's going on, King John? What's happening there? What's that? What's that name? Can't fool me none. What's happening? Like, yeah, like that's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, as a platform, Instagram is by far the worst, my nigga. That shit garbage, my nigga. Like all the other platforms, like it's a very clear like code of conduct or whatever. Like the way that you operate on those platforms, as long as you don't um like say nothing crazy, do nothing crazy, post no nudity, you be straight. Nigga, Instagram, you can post all type of evil, terrible, gory things that happen, my nigga. You can post deaths and all type of shit, like people getting, they brains blown out and all type. You can post all that. But if you post around and put your daughter prom dress, they gonna get you for nudity. If you call somebody out their name, they gonna get you for profanity and hate speech. My nigga, if you make the wrong joke, them niggas gonna get you for hate speech, inciting riots, and all type of crazy shit, my nigga. Like Instagram be picking and choosing. What's going on, Juno? Like I really hate Instagram, my nigga. What he say? Get on Twitch or kick. Kick. Like kick, like that old shit that was on like sidekicks. The fuck is kick, my nigga? But yeah, nigga, like, nigga, Twitch. I kind of want to get on Twitch, but Twitch, you gotta like build. Twitch is like a slow build, my nigga. Like I try to do Twitch a couple times. I really got to get better on Twitch, cause I'm telling you, nigga, Instagram bullshit. Like I'm really learning to hate Instagram with a passion, my nigga. Like literally, the only reason I even fuck with it at all is cause I got a whole lot of motherfuckers as far as like audience wise that's on there. Same with TikTok. Like I can't really fuck with TikTok. Like it be cool when it's cool, but it's also like a up and down type of deal. Like, nigga, in order for you to crack on TikTok, nigga, you gotta be on TikTok all damn day. Like you gotta be posting 200 fucking videos a day in order for your TikTok algorithm to keep going. Like you need to have like ADHD. Like I look at TikTok kind of how I look at Fortnite. Like if you one of the motherfuckers that could just sit there and fuck with that shit and be on some ADHD type shit, you'll do very well on TikTok. Same as you be good at Fortnite if you got ADHD. But outside of that, it ain't my speed, my nigga. What he say? But kick has no limits to what you say. Yeah, I might see what that shit talking. That's like the same as like Bigo. Like, I like platforms where you can go live, where you can interact with your audience and shit like that. Cause that's my thing. Like when I do my show, like I like to be able to interact with motherfuckers. Like I like to get that live feedback. Like I always say, nigga, everything that I say on my show is not right. It's not correct. I say a lot of shit. So if I'm saying something that somebody don't agree with, I much prefer they be in the comments live so they can disagree, so we can have discourse, as opposed to me recording a whole fucking podcast and then, like I got to get the feedback 2, 3 days later when somebody listen to it and be like, oh, remember that part when you said this? I didn't agree with that. Or, remember that part? Because today's episode, that's kind of what today's episode is gonna be about, my nigga, on some real shit. I just went on a 7-minute rant about how bullshit Instagram is, but that's because I feel strongly about it. Like I told y'all, the reason that I've never got back on Facebook is because I felt the same about Facebook as I feel about Instagram, my nigga. It's a bullshit platform. Like whenever people ask me, like, "Oh, how do I reach you on Facebook?" I'm not on there, nigga. Facebook bullshit like how Instagram is bullshit, my nigga. Like you can say all type of terrible shit about black people on Facebook. And once you say some terrible shit about another group, they gonna get you for hate speech. Like you can drop all type of N bombs on that motherfucker. But if you say something about any other group, my nigga, especially that group that, it's a 3-letter word that starts with a J and ends with a W, you say something about them motherfuckers, oh yeah, nigga, Facebook coming for you, my nigga. They gonna get you up out of there. So that's my thing. Like, nigga, I could see if the shit was the same all the way across the board, my nigga. I wouldn't have no issue with it. Like, nigga, my whole thing with everything is keep the same energy. If you gonna get a nigga for this, get everybody for it. Nigga, you can't pick and choose who you get and for what you get them for. Like, nigga, I done had my page striked for reposting somebody shit. Somebody shit who was still up and posted. Nigga, it was up active. Nigga, the post was still doing numbers and all that. But when I reposted it, somehow I got a strike on my page. And I'm banned from going live. I don't think I can go live on Instagram until like late September or some shit. I got like a 90-day ban, my nigga. Just for reposting a video that's still up and active, my nigga. That shit crazy. What's the deal, Harley 49er? So that's the thing. Like, nigga, fuck Instagram. Fuck Mark Zuckerberg and everybody down with him. But yeah, nigga, like I said, today's episode, I'm gonna talk about changes and adjustments. Like I posted a clip on Wednesday where I basically said, like, you shouldn't fuck with a person that you gotta change for. Like, you know how they say, like, oh, a person will change for the right person. A man will change for the woman that he wants to change for. I honestly feel like a man shouldn't fuck with a woman that he gotta change for. Now my homegirl, Unreachable Beauty, shout out to her. She disagreed with the statement. She sent me a little video from TikTok that was some content creator that was saying something along the lines of anybody who says that they want to date somebody who accepts them for who they are is somebody who don't want to grow. The gist of what she was saying, I agree with. Like if you were the type of woman that says shit like, I want a man that'll accept me for my fucked up attitude. You've already stated that you know that your fucked up attitude is a bad thing. That's something that you yourself should be trying to work on. And that's like the basically what I want to talk about in today's episode. Like, I don't want you to change, but I look at evolution as something different than something that's changing. Because like my thing is like this. A person changing to me is like, okay, I like to travel, but I don't want to travel if I want to fuck with you. Oh, I like to do this hobby. But to fuck with you, I'ma stop doing that hobby. Like, I don't want nobody to stop nothing that they enjoy doing in order to fuck with me. Like that's my thing. Like, nigga, I'm a huge believer in love languages, my nigga. Like the five love languages, like what is it? Words of affirmation, physical touch, um, gifts, and whatever the gifts one is, like gifts and something else. Oh, let me see. Acts of service, words of affirmation, gifts, physical touch, and quality time. Those are the five um love languages, my nigga, right? I don't want for nobody whose love languages don't align with mine to try to fit they character to mine. If your shit is not physical touch and quality time, we probably not gonna be all like that, my nigga. Now, don't get me wrong. Words of affirmation, I'm very strong when it comes to giving words of affirmation. I'm the type of nigga that I'm very complimentary to the woman that I fuck with. Like, I don't mind telling a woman that she's beautiful, that she's doing a good job, that, everything to try to make my woman feel 10 feet tall, I'm very strong in that. So if that's your love language, fucking with me, I give that very freely, my nigga. Like, you gonna hear a whole lot of that shit. Gifts and all that type of shit, you might not want to fuck with me, my nigga. I'm gonna tell you straight the fuck up. Because not that I'm a stingy lover. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, nigga, I'm hooking you up on your birthday. I'm hooking you up on Mother's Day. I'm hooking you up on Valentine's Day. Every now and then, just out the blue, I'll get you something nice if I see something that reminds me of you. If me and you have a conversation and you express that it's something that you like or something that you want, I don't have no or I don't have no problem providing that for a woman. But at the same time, if you think I'm gonna spoil you, if you think I'm the type of nigga that you're gonna be like, oh yeah, daddy, I like that purse. It's only $8,000. Shit, bitch, go buy that motherfucker then. Like, I'm not that guy. Like, if you think that I'm just gonna be out here on major trick nigga time, you got the wrong one, baby girl. I'm not King Trickavelli, my nigga. I'm not with the trick shit, nigga. I'm not the nigga that's finna be sitting up here trying to show you how much I love you by breaking myself. Nah, if you need a sugar daddy, bitch, go get Nate. I ain't with the super Nate trick daddy shit, my nigga. That ain't me at all. Like, don't let these gray hairs in my beard get you fucked up, my nigga. I am not a trick daddy, my nigga. I am not a sugar daddy. I ain't with none of that disaccharide shit, my nigga. Like I'm chilling. If you can't fuck with me cause you fuck with me, don't fuck with me. Like nigga, like I said, my last episode, I don't change for nobody, my nigga. I am who I am. If you like me for who I am and what you've seen of me, like me for that the whole time. Like, don't say, oh, I really like the way that you talk your shit and I like the way that you operate and I like the way you handle this. But now that you fuck with me, I don't want you podcasting no more. I don't want you doing comedy no more. I don't want you posting freaky ass memes on Instagram no more. I don't want you posting freaky shit. I don't want you saying freaky shit. Don't fuck with me then. Like literally, like it's just that fucking simple. Like that's the same with like as a man. If you fucking with a woman and y'all talking, and let's hypothetically say like she the type of motherfucker that likes to go out. She likes to travel. She likes to be, going to all the concerts. She like to be the woman around town. She likes to be out there in the streets. Nigga, don't think that when you fuck with her, that's just gonna die. Like, oh, I'm a homebody now. Now that I'm in a relationship, now I don't like to go out anymore. I don't like to hang out no more. I just want to stay in the house with my nigga. Like, nah, hell no. Because eventually she's gonna want to go back to the person that she is. And not to say that she gonna be on some hoe shit, but at the same time, like people who like to be out. So even though she still might like to be out, she might like to be out with her man now. She used to be the motherfucker going to the Essence Festival with her girls. Now she want to go to the Essence Festival with you. She used to be a big traveler, go on cruises and shit. Now she wants you to come on the cruises with her. So like I say, it's not that, I'm saying don't change, period. I'm saying that like nigga, if it's something about you that you enjoy, don't try to change that to fuck with nobody, my nigga. Because eventually you're gonna get to the point where you're gonna resent the person who you talking to or who you made that change for. Now should you make adjustments? Absolutely. Because like something that I'm a strong believer in, something that I would always say is people don't change, they adjust. Like even when it comes to apologies, a lot of people they don't change who they are. They only adjust what they're doing to fit who they fuck with. Like me personally, I'm all for making adjustments, my nigga. Because as a single nigga, yes, I'm gonna talk to whatever woman I got interest in who got interest in me. She like me, I like her. Door wide open. I ain't got no motherfucking woman. So nigga, we can have a fucking ball. Whatever you want to do, we gonna do that. Cause I'm single. Let's do it. But once I'm locked in, like nigga, it's a confirmation. Like, look, this is Bay. This my motherfucking woman. Knew who I'm with. All that flirting shit out the motherfucking window. All that trying to talk to bitches, that shit all out the window, my nigga. That shit is off the motherfucking table. I'm not available for flirting. I'm not available for kicking it. I'm not with the oh, this just my home girl. We just going out for drinks and this my home girl and we just kicking it. I don't do that home girl shit when I'm in a relationship. If I'm in a relationship, like we locked in, all my home girl interactions is happening over the phone, over Instagram or some shit like that, nigga. I don't do all that homegirl shit in person. What's going on, base stream? Like that's the fucking thing. But again, that's an adjustment. But who I am as a person, that's not gonna change in or out of a relationship. If you in a relationship with me, yes, I'm gonna be doing comedy. Yes, I'm gonna be doing podcasting. Yes, on my free time, I'm gonna be with my kids. I'm gonna be playing Grand Theft Auto. Things like that. Like the things that I enjoy, the things that I'm passionate about, I'm not changing none of that for no fucking body. And again, when it comes to the woman who I deal with, ultimately, I don't want her to change. Nothing about her for fucking with me. If you like to travel, you like to go out and do shit like that, like please, by all means. Because there's gonna be times I'll travel with you. I'll go out with you. But nigga, that's not really my speed. But again, to me, relationships are all about compromise, not so much about change. Like that's the thing that, like me and Unreachable Beauty talked about. Like I was telling her, like, nigga, a relationship is about that compromise. So it's not that I don't want you to change things about yourself or things about how you operate. I just don't want you to change your whole MO to fuck with me. Like that's why like I'm a big believer in fucking with people that align with what you got going on in life. Like of course you're gonna be attracted to all types of people. You're gonna be attracted to every beautiful woman that comes across your desk. But every beautiful woman that comes across is not compatible with you. Same with a woman. Every man that you see that's handsome, that's tall, and all the other things that you like about a man physically is not gonna be compatible with you when it comes to y'all lifestyle, when it comes to y'all level of ambition, when it comes to your level of maturity. There's all types of women who physically I'm attracted to. They fine as a motherfucker. Big titties, fat ass, small waist, thick thighs, pretty feet, pretty smile, nice eyes. All these things, right? But they lifestyle do not align with mine. Nigga, I got women who I got like real life crushes on, my nigga. I be watching them on social media, my nigga, and I just be tripping like, damn, she bad than a motherfucker. But when I see the way that they operate, when I see their lifestyle, when I see how they get down, I'm like, I could never fuck with her though. Like as much as I like the physical characteristics that she has, I'm not even finna waste my time and hit her up. Like there's some women who nigga they probably get all type of little hearts from me, nigga likes and little story reactions and shit with the little fire emojis and heart eyes and shit. And I don't say nothing. I don't never be like, yeah, can I take you out? Can I go? Bitch, I don't want to take you nowhere. I'm just admiring. Don't even think, don't even trip off me, nigga. Don't even worry about it, nigga. I'm just admiring from afar because on some real shit, and this is something I've told women who've approached me, women who DM me. Don't even waste your time, baby girl. This'll never work between me and you. And some of them is beautiful. They know it, because I'm like I said, I'm not stingy with compliments. I'm not the type of nigga that's like I can't express myself or I'm afraid to express myself. Nigga, by all means, I'll tell you, yeah, you fine as a motherfucker. Like, please believe. Like, nigga, I'm highly attracted to you physically. But just based on the lifestyle that we both live, we won't be in alignment. And I'm not gonna waste my time with that shit. Like I don't even put people in position to waste their time. And I don't put myself in position to waste my time because to me, time wasted takes two. Just like a tango. What's going on with your 12 cow? I'm a firm believer in me and you wasting time together, we wasting both our time. You wasting my time and you wasting your time by wasting my time. That's why I don't go into situations where I know that we're not gonna be evenly yoked. What's going on, cool out corner? Like if I know for a fact that I don't like the way a woman get down, and if she fuck with me, she ain't gonna be able to get down like that no more. I'm not even gonna approach her. I'm not even gonna allow her to fuck with me. Cause like I said, I've had women hit me up like, hey, what's going on? You handsome, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, you beautiful too. But I'm not even finna, go any further with this interaction because it's not gonna work, baby. And they like, what do you mean? Like, how do you even know it ain't gonna work? Like, nigga, all we said was hello. And I'm like, man, shit, judging by your page, you kind of seem like the type of woman that's into ABC. Me personally, I ain't into that shit. So fucking with me, you gonna have to cut all that out. So you might as well not even fuck with me. I'm gonna just tell you straight the fuck up. Like, you ain't gonna want to fuck with me. Because the lifestyle that I live and the requirements that I have for the women that fuck with me, we not gonna be in alignment. Oh, I don't have to do any of this shit. This is just something that I do. I'm like, yeah, that shit sound good right now because you liking on me. And like that's like the thing, like I be telling people, like this is what it takes to have a long-term, lasting, strong relationship, my nigga. Like somebody who honestly loves you for who you are in all reality and honesty. Like I really love you because of who you are as a person, because of how you operate, because of how you carry yourself, because of what I've seen in you as a person. And I don't want any of that to change. Like I said, the only thing I'd like for you to change as far as like your lifestyle may be if you're a single person and you're accepting a lot of DMs, you a single person and you're out here dating, you're a single person and you out here doing what single people do. I don't want you to keep doing that. But If you the type of person that's into, like I said, like going to bars, if you the type of person that likes to go to concerts, you the type of person that likes to travel, you the type of person that when there's an event in your city or an event in your state or something like that, you like to be in attendance. I don't want you to change that for me because there's people that are in healthy relationships that still engage in these activities. So if that's your get down, find somebody who aligns with that. Like me personally, I'm a homebody. I like homebody chicks. I like women who don't like to go out. I like women who enjoy a nice night in the house. Nigga, you like to sit here, watch a cool documentary, a good Netflix movie, good TV series, watch some comedy or some shit like that, have a cooking in type date. That's my speed. Like those are the type of women that I enjoy being with. And that's a rarity, my nigga. Like that's the fucking thing. And I'm cool with that. Like I've been single for a cool last minute, my nigga. Like I've been in the house. I be spending a whole lot of nights in bed alone. Why? Cause I'm not into the out shaking the ass type bitches. So, a lot of times when I go out and I run into these motherfuckers 99 times out of 100, I'm turning them down. Like, like I would tell the homies all the time, like, nigga, me not doing nothing a lot of times is not because of lack of motion or a lack of women being into me. A lot of it is literally I just ain't into a lot of these bitches. Like I'm really chilling because like I say, I don't want to fuck with a broad that got to change who she is to fuck with me. So until I find a woman that aligns with everything that I got going on, a woman who matches, who checks all the boxes, I'm not going into that with a lot of motherfuckers. So that's just not something that I'm gonna be out here doing. Like I'm not out here just fun fucking, my nigga. Like I'm not 22 years old, nigga. I'm 41. I don't got a lot of time to be wasting with motherfuckers, dog. Like, and like I tell motherfuckers about like dating intentionally. Like me and Shan talked about that shit. I think we did it on Loudmouth Stereo. Shout out to Shan. Shan be podding, Cozy Womb podcast, Creator podcast, The Real Relationship Report, What Page We On Bit, and 10,000 other shows that Shan got. Me and Shan talked about like dating intentionally. And like one of my things with dating intentionally is valuing your time. Like, nigga, when it comes to somebody who you're going into a dating situation with, nigga, once you see that what they got going on don't align with what you got going on, you should be looking for the fucking exit. Like, you shouldn't be sitting here fucking around with somebody who you know damn well there's no future with this person. Like I say, like if your intention in dating is just enjoying your time, then enjoy your time. And by all means, there's nothing wrong with that. Even if the time that you enjoying with a person is temporary. Because like me and Shan talked about, and I don't know if we said it on the recording, but I know that we talked about it offline just on the phone. If you just trying to have a good time, have a good time. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're literally dating for marriage and the person that you fucking with is dating for a short time, good time, you wasting your time if you fucking with them. Because eventually that's not gonna lead into what you're trying to get into. So that's why sometimes like you really gotta get a good gauge on somebody's intentions with you when you fucking with them. Like I said, my nigga, it's not so much about change as it is adjustment. Like, nigga, I'm not trying to change who nobody is. I'm not trying to change what nobody wants. I'm not trying to change nothing about that. Nigga, I want you to be who you are in totality. I want you to enjoy everything you enjoy in totality. Just make sure that it stays within reason while you're in a relationship and we'll be good. Like, if we're in a relationship and everything that me and you got going on is in alignment, nigga, there's some shit I don't mind adjusting on, because like I said, nigga, I'm a podcaster. So if you feel uncomfortable with me doing shows with certain people or, doing shows a certain way, if that's a reasonable request, I don't mind making certain adjustments. Like, hey, I don't want you doing shows with old girl, nigga. Y'all was flirting like a motherfucker. Cool. That's reasonable because I had a tendency to be flirting like a motherfucker. So if you done caught me flirting with a motherfucker and that makes you uncomfortable, all right, cool, bet it up. I'll chill because I was flirting like a motherfucker. So even though to me I might not have been doing nothing malicious, I might have had good intentions. I understand how that could be taken the wrong way. Same with how I perform on stage. Like as a comedian, nigga, I started comedy single. So I'm like, shit, motherfucker, I'm on stage flirting like a motherfucker. I might see a bad bitch in the front and be like, you getting fucked. Like, like I might say some wild, crazy shit. I'm a fucking comedian, nigga. I say what's funny. So if I'm on stage talking my shit and say the woman who I fuck with and we locked in, she don't like what I say or she don't like that, then, by all means, nigga, I don't mind making an adjustment. What's going on, Janae? But like I said, I'm not finna change who I am. Like I'm not finna stop something that I'm passionate about for my relationship. And I don't want the person who I'm in a relationship with to stop something they passionate about, my nigga. Because like I say all the time, like there's somebody for everybody, my nigga. There's motherfuckers out here married and they porno stars. Like they literally fuck people for a living. But they found somebody that's so in love with them that they willing to deal with that. Like, nigga, what you do at work, they ain't got nothing to do with me. As long as you locked in when we come home, I'm good with that. And like I tell motherfuckers, like, nigga, don't throw all your eggs in the Uncle Dolemite basket. If what you do, you gonna have to stop doing to fuck with me. Like, nigga, I ain't the only nigga in the world. I ain't the best nigga in the world or none of that shit. So if you feel like, damn, I wanna fuck with this nigga, but he don't like A, B, C, and D about me, don't stop A, B, C, and D to fuck with me. Because there's no guarantee that me and you gonna last forever. So once me and you relationship run its course, all you gonna be thinking about is, I stopped doing this for you. I stopped doing that for you. I stopped doing this and that for you. I ain't never told your motherfucking ass to stop. That's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, I don't believe in people stopping what they love doing for the person that they love being with, my nigga. Like I said, unless it's something reasonable. Now, if like I said, if you the type of woman that like to shake your ass on strangers all motherfucking day, and you like, nigga, I want to fuck with Johnny. Yeah, bitch, by all means, I think you might want to stop shaking your ass on strangers all motherfucking day. But at the end of the fucking day, like, nigga, if that's something that you passionate about, like that's something that you love to do, like that's something you wake up in the morning thinking about, nigga, you might want to find a nigga that's down with that type of shit. Cause like I said, that's my thing. Like, nigga, I'm all with adjusting. Same with growth. And this is like another thing as far as like relationships and why certain relationships end. You not always permanently compatible with people. Like sometimes you meet a person and y'all right here when y'all meet. Like, oh, you like Pokemon? I like Pokemon too. Oh, nigga, you like Yu-Gi-Oh? I like Yu-Gi-Oh too. Oh, you work at the Amazon warehouse? Shit, I work at that motherfucker too. Like, oh, you minimum wage? I'm minimum wage too. And then you don't like Pokemon no more. Like you've matured. You're beyond that. You don't fuck with Yu-Gi-Oh no more. You don't watch those cartoons no more. Nigga, you ain't making minimum wage no more. You got a raise. Like you start taking classes. Nigga, your career went up. Nigga, on top of Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon and shit, you like to read books. Like you're improving yourself. You've been working out, nigga. Your body getting better. You're growing. You're doing all this. But the person that you was fucking with, they still like Yu-Gi-Oh. They still like Pokemon. They still make minimum wage. They still do all the shit that y'all was doing when you met. You're no longer compatible, my nigga. Like that's a fucking thing too. Like when you dealing with people, especially when you're like trying to fuck with somebody on a long term basis, like you kind of gotta look at who they are and what they into. Like nigga, you not supposed to be trying to fuck with people so much of what you have in common in the past, but with what you got in common in the future. And I was just thirsty. But like on some real shit, that's a fucking thing. Like a whole lot of people got the past in common. Same with friendships and shit. Like a lot of niggas got homeboys that they fuck with because they past is in alignment. Oh, nigga, we went to the same schools. Nigga, we went to the same jail. Nigga, we was doing the same thing. We was fucking with the same type of women. We had the same type of lifestyle, and that's cool. Same with women that you date. A lot of motherfuckers is dating women that, oh man, I had a crush on her in high school. Nigga, we both from the same hometown. We got a whole bunch of the same old friends. Me and her, we perfect together. Yeah, y'all might be perfect together right now. But you in college. She's comfortable being a receptionist at this particular job with no type of upward mobility. And that's okay. Like I said in my last episode, there's nothing wrong with a person who's comfortable with just their bills and rent being paid. They cool with just certain little things being taken care of. They cool with the car they drive, they cool with the area they live in. But if you a highly ambitious person, you're not gonna be compatible with somebody who's comfortable at the level that they at. Because nigga, there's gonna come a time your ass gonna be way up here. And they gonna be looking up at you like, I don't like that. I don't like this. I don't wanna be here. Like I was telling a homeboy like some years back about a girl he was dating. You can't be taking a woman to Roof Chris and her favorite food is chicken McNuggets, my nigga. Like you can't be going into, Maestro's in Malibu. You can't be going to Nobu with a motherfucker that's like, ugh, I don't like sushi. I don't like, this type of food. I don't like asparagus. I like hamburgers. I like French fries. I like chicken fingers and shit. Like, nigga, you can't be in a long term relationship with somebody who, nigga, you got expensive tastes. You got things you want to do that's way up here. And they cool with this base level shit. Like, nigga, y'all not in alignment. What the fuck is y'all even doing fucking with each other, my nigga? Y'all gonna bump heads all the time. Like that's the fucking thing. Like a whole lot of niggas got they lower chakras together. Like, you got a lot of motherfuckers that you literally only sexually compatible with. Like that's where y'all meet. Y'all meet way down here, my nigga, on your most primitive level. Sex wise, y'all niggas is locked in. Y'all lock in step. Y'all niggas in the bedroom, y'all motherfuckers is like Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan in the bedroom. When it come to fucking, y'all niggas is the perfect couple. But when it come to communication, boom, bumping heads. When it come to your financial shit, bumping heads. You a very frugal person. You like to take care of your motherfucking money. She like to blow her money once she get it. Nigga, you trying to invest. You trying to look to build something. You looking for, things that is gonna make money make money. She want whatever new designer bullshit come out. Nigga, she at Bloomingdale's. My nigga, she at Neiman Marcus. She's on the Louis Vuitton website waiting for some shit to drop. She loves Chanel bags. She like Balenciaga shoes and shit like that. Y'all niggas is not in alignment, my nigga. So even though y'all fuck the shit out of each other, y'all motherfuckers be leaving puddles in the middle of the bed every time y'all get cracking. Y'all niggas are not in alignment, my nigga. Like that's the fucking thing. Like you need to match with people who match your fucking future. Because all that other shit is not gonna be a good basis for your relationship. And the thing is, like I feel like a lot of times the reason that a lot of motherfuckers be sexually involved and sexually compatible and they relationship don't be so sustainable, or some motherfuckers will literally be in a relationship 10 plus years, 15 plus years, knowing that they unhappy with their partner, is because my honest belief is sex is at least 51% of all good relationships. Like without being sexually compatible, there's no relationship that's gonna last no amount of time. Like you is not finna have no long, healthy, sustainable relationship with somebody who you don't have good sex with. I don't believe that, my nigga. Like everybody who you in a long relationship, that sex part, that shit gotta be good. Because if that sex shit not working, you gonna either cheat or you gonna dump their ass. I don't give a fuck how perfect they are. Y'all niggas might be in the most perfect of alignment. Y'all niggas do the same shit, like the same shit. Y'all communicate great. You go on phenomenal dates. He buy you great gifts. She's telling you all the right shit you like to hear. She can cook the perfect meals every time. If that sex ain't hitting, that relationship ain't hitting, my nigga. But like I said, there's also relationships to the opposite where the sex is all the way on point, but all that other shit fucked up. And that's not sustainable neither. That's why, like I tell y'all all the time, like I'm a big believer in the importance of balance in all things. Like one of the things that I used to say, like way back, like when I was like an early 20s nigga, like still, learning what I was into in relationships, you be much better off fucking with a woman who's a straight B+ student than an A student. Matter of fact, you better off fucking with a woman who's a straight C+ student than fucking with a woman who's a straight A student with an F in the sex category. She's a straight A student, but she's a F in the communication department. She a straight A student, but she's a F in the financial department. Like my thing is always a deal breaker is a deal breaker, my nigga. Like nigga, once I realize a woman is a horrible communicator, that's a deal breaker. Once I realize that a woman's lifestyle is not in alignment with mine, that's a deal breaker. Once I realize a woman is a bad mother, or she got multiple baby daddies, or like she's a very bad decision maker, or she's not responsible, or she's not accountable, or like certain things that I hold very near and dear to my heart, I can't fuck with you. Like I'm not even finna play around with you. Like especially when it comes to the intentions that I have with dating long term. Like there's just some shit that I'm not gonna be able to fuck with. Like, nigga, you cool and shit. You might even be cool for us to fuck around and just have some fun. But I'm not gonna be able to take you serious long term because there's a deal breaker here. And that's my thing. And like that's what I tell people when it comes to dating. Like, if somebody got a F on their report card, they can't go on a field trip, my nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck if all your other grades is good. Nigga, that F on your report card, that disqualifies you from the field trip, my nigga. Because like I said, nigga, there's motherfuckers that got A+ in their sex category, but they got an F- in their lifestyle category. And all the other shit might be cool. Like, nigga, we might be cool and like I fucked with women who was a great time outside. Like, man, we have great conversation. We have fun on dates. We cool when we, sit here doing this and doing that. But this thing right here, you do not know how to talk to people when you get in your feelings. When you get mad, you blow up and act a fucking fool. You do not know how to control your fucking emotions. Nigga, once you get in your feelings, you get to call the motherfuckers out their name. You put your hands on people. You break shit. You do all that. Like, nigga, you could be a great person outside of that. But once you get in your motherfucking feelings, you go on demon time. That's a deal breaker for me. What's going on, Barbie? Let Me Touch You podcast. And that's the thing. Like, nigga, I can't fuck with somebody who got an F on their report card. Nigga, you ain't got to be the greatest cook in the world, but damn, can you at least throw a nigga some tacos together? Can you at least, boil some water, nigga, throw something in there, nigga, make some fucking spaghetti, make some hamburgers, make a couple of the dishes I like. You ain't got to be the cleanest motherfucker in the world, but can you at least keep the house straightened up? Like, nigga, you ain't gotta have the best sex in the world. But damn, nigga, like, are we at least somewhat sexually compatible? Like, do we at least have a good time? Like, we both came. Can we get to that? Like, nigga, we at least have a good sexual chemistry. Like I don't need the perfect woman. I just need a motherfucker who throughout everything in the spectrum of who we are as people, we're just compatible, my nigga. Like, nigga, one of my biggest things is, how do you value yourself? How do you take care of yourself? How do you communicate? How do you raise your kids? Like, what's important to you? Is what's important to you important to me? Like, are we in alignment? It's a whole lot of shit, my nigga. Cause like I would tell people, like in general, like a whole lot of the women who I've dealt with, like I know I make it sound oversimplified when it comes to fucking with me, but I understand that I'm not no easy nigga to fuck with. Like, yeah, I'm real easy to get along with. I'm real easy to like. I'm real easy to enjoy. But I know, nigga, the requirements that I have, even though it sound like it's real low, is very intricate and it's very specific. So if I don't find what I'm specifically looking for, then I'm still looking. And like that's the fucking thing with me. Like, nigga, especially being that a lot of the experiences that I've had in life have given me a different perspective on dating than I had when I first, came into it. So when it comes to fucking with me, like I know exactly what the fuck I want and I'm not gonna settle until I get it. And like that's something that I tell women all the time. That's something that I tell people all the time when it comes to them dating intentionally. Like, don't settle for nothing that you're not completely fucking with in totality, my nigga. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck how much you like a person. Once you see that they got a deal breaker to them, stop the pursuit. Because again, one of my biggest things when it comes to wastes of time, like when I do episodes about your time, how you value your time, how you spend your time, and being a good steward of your time, you don't waste your time when you're having a good time. You don't waste your time when you're learning a lesson. But when you know that there's a lesson to be learned and you've learned that lesson, yet you keep going into that classroom knowing that you understand everything that's happening in that classroom, you wasting your fucking time. Once you fail to learn a lesson, you just hear bullshitting, that's when you wasting your time. When you fucking with a person that you know motherfucking well, you shouldn't be fucking with them. You wasting your fucking time. Like I said, if you just fucking with them for the fun of it, you just enjoying the ride because I know this motherfucker ain't going nowhere. I know this is a treadmill. I know I ain't going nowhere. But I'm just enjoying the exercise. That's cool. I don't mind being on a treadmill. If I know I'm just enjoying my run, I'm getting a good sweat in, I'm getting some good exercise, I'm having a great time on this treadmill. But don't tell me you're trying to get to a destination, yet you got your ass on the treadmill and you just running, knowing you supposed to be up the motherfucking street, but you ain't going nowhere. You're wasting your time. Nigga, you need to be running that way. Why are you running here? Like I got homegirls, I got homeboys who I talk to, and we be on the phone, and I be like, "So, what the fuck you doing kicking it with the bitch?" "Oh man, she said," and I'm like, "Y'all niggas done been through this 5 times, dog. You wasting your fucking time. You've learned this lesson, yet you're still in this classroom. You wasting your fucking time." And like I said, if you fucking with her cause nigga, she got that hell of a neck motion, my nigga. She suck like a brand new vacuum right off the showroom floor. She could suck a track off a CD. She could suck a fingerprint off a crime scene. Cool. If that's what you there for, by all means, my nigga, I am not mad at you, my nigga. There was a song by Bill Withers, Use Me. I want to spread the news that if it feels this good getting used, oh, you just keep on using me until you use me up. That's cool. If that's how you feel, by all means. But don't tell me that you fucking with somebody knowing damn well you want to be married. You want to be in a long-term relationship. And this motherfucker done specifically drawn out to you in plain English that that's not what they want. You wasting your motherfucking time. You done already told the Uber driver that your ass is trying to get the Third Avenue, yet they're driving in the opposite fucking direction. You wasting your time sitting in that car. That's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, when it comes to your time and how you spend it, nigga, don't spend it with a motherfucker that you know does not align with your future, my nigga. Like that's the fucking thing. Like I be telling women all the time, like, nigga, I don't want to waste nobody time. That's the reason that I be so truthful and upfront with everything when it comes to me. Like I'ma tell you straight the fuck up. Like, nigga, I don't me and you, we ain't got no forever in the cards. Nigga, we got a whole lot of good times and we gonna be kicking it and we gonna have fun. But long term, nah, most likely not. Like that's my fucking thing. Like, nigga, If you want to talk to me, nigga, have the understanding that your ass ain't the only one. It just is what the fuck it is. Like, nigga, I'm keeping my motherfucking options open until somebody closes them, my nigga. Like, I'm waiting for somebody to blow my fucking mind. I'm waiting for somebody to sweep me off my motherfucking feet. And like I tell people, that's what you should be looking for. You know, like, nigga, now if that's not what you into, you just want a motherfucker who you can get along with and kick it with, you know. I don't like to use the term settle for, but a lot of times I'm cool with the term because to me, settling is not always a bad thing. You know, because settling could literally mean like I'm cool with what I have and I'm chilling. What's going on, Heaven? What's going on, Lady Scorpio? Heaven's World Podcast, nigga. Let me not downplay Heaven. That's the home girl. Shout out to Heaven. Y'all go check out the Heaven's World Podcast. But like I said, like I don't look at settling as a bad word when you look at settling in terms of I just want somebody to chill with. You know, now I don't believe in settling in the terms of these are my expectations, but I'm gonna be down here with it. No, don't settle in that way. But like, you know, when you like, nigga, I be wilding out. I just need to settle the fuck down. You know, cause that's what it was with me when I got married. You know, like I say about I didn't change to get married, but nigga, I definitely adjusted like a motherfucker. You know, like a nigga was out there. Like nigga, I was doing a lot. You know, so when it came time for me to get married, I didn't mind settling down. Like I settled myself down. Like I was like, all right, it's just a whole lot of shit that at one point I was into that I'm not into it no more. Like I'd rather live the life of a married man. So instead of fucking with every bitch that come across my desk, I got pussy at home. So I'm gonna go ahead and just fuck the motherfucker that I married because I don't need all that. I'm cool on all that. I don't want that. I've made an adjustment. And like I said, nigga, like you should fuck with the person that you don't mind making those adjustments for. My nigga King James said, I'm waiting for my princess bride. Exactly, my nigga. That's exactly what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on my prince. Nigga, I'm like the princess in the pea, my nigga. Once I see something I don't like, whoop, disqualified, my nigga. You know, nigga, it's very easy to disqualify yourself fucking with me. Like I said, my nigga, like I make it sound very simple to fuck with me. But it ain't. I know it ain't, my nigga. Like, because my taste is too specific. What I want is too specific. So I got a bunch of motherfuckers who I see and I like. But it once I see that disqualifier, they're disqualified. So it's like, well, you know, we can have fun and we can do A, B, C, and D, nigga, but you know, E is cool, but you got a F. So you disqualified. Would he said we need to do a balloon challenge with Dolly. That would be fun. But we need a whole lot of balloons, my nigga, because I'll be popping balloons. Pop! Oh, damn, you did what? Pop! Oh, nigga, we having that sex conversation and you did what? Pop! Oh, you into what? Pop! Nigga, no. There's just a whole lot of shit, nigga. Your ass is getting disqualified. What you say, LMAO? I think my toxic ways gonna keep me single. Hell yeah, Heaven. I love Heaven with all my heart. That's my motherfucking homegirl. But Heaven Toxic is a motherfucker. Heaven is a Gemini. Heaven is a textbook Gemini. Geminis are the most toxic motherfuckers in the world. If you a Gemini, pop, nigga, I need a motherfucking balloon pop sound on my soundboard. If I meet a woman and I'm like, oh man, you know, we clicking, we vibing, man. She cool as fuck, man. Damn. She got pretty eyes, she thick, she got a fat ass, big titties. She cool, she got a good sense of humor. Man, baby, what's your sign? I'm a Gemini. I can't take that ride. I'm sorry. You know what? Forget everything I said. Nope. I'm not fucking with no Geminis. Oh man, she cool as a motherfucker. She got a good job. Man, we get along. Man, you know, we went to karaoke. We sung all the songs together. We did duets. Oh man, she know how to cook all my favorite foods. She a good person. Baby, what's your sign? I'm a Leo. Hell no. I don't want no Leos. I don't want no Geminis. If you like me and you either of those signs, don't like me no more. Cause I don't like you. I don't want you. This nigga Germ said don't do heaven like that. She's a catch. Yeah, she a catch, nigga. COVID is a catch too, nigga. I'm just saying, nigga. Somebody is gonna love heaven's dirty fucking draws. I know that for a fact, nigga. Because heaven is an amazing person. That's the funny thing about heaven, nigga. Like heaven, no, nigga. Me and heaven is like this. Heaven cool as shit. Heaven is one of the funniest women that I know. Heaven fine as hell. Got some big ass titties, nigga. Heaven cool as fuck. But heaven a Gemini. Fuck that shit, nigga. Heaven is toxic, nigga. Cool as shit. I'm telling you, my nigga. Any niggas in here, if y'all see heaven, Heaven's World Podcast on Instagram. Yeah. Heaven is like that. Heaven got some pretty ass teeth. She got a nice ass smile and all that shit. But hey man, like I said, nigga, there's some motherfuckers who are they all that, but she a Gemini. Fuck that. Fuck that, nigga. But there's some niggas that love Geminis. There's some niggas that love all that shit. I don't, nigga. I don't need the headache. I'm cool. I'm cool. Like I say, nigga, I got some homegirls, nigga. I got some homegirls that's fine as a motherfucker. They got their shit together, nigga. They intelligent and all everything you love in a woman, but whew, Gemini deal breaker, my nigga. Ain't no motherfucking way. Like I say, nigga, I could meet the perfect woman, but if she tells me she a motherfucking Leo, hell no. I'm cool. I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm all right. Nigga, your birthday in early August, late July, no. I'm cool. You can keep all that. Your birthday is what, that early June, late May. I'm cool. You go ahead, keep that. I don't want them. Shout out to them. They probably great people, my nigga. But nah, I'm alright. You can keep that shit. I'm super cool, nigga. Like no way. And like I say, there's nothing wrong with them as friends, nigga. Some of my best friends are Leos, my nigga. Matter of fact, my cousin who I'm the tightest with, my nigga, two of the closest people to me in my life are Leos and Geminis, my nigga. Nigga, my best friends is Leos and Geminis. Now that I think about it, nigga, I married a Leo. Never again, nigga. Fuck that shit, nigga. Shout out to the Leos and Geminis, but nah, nigga, dating wise, you can keep 'em. And like I said, nigga, like when you dating people, like you should really be taking everything into account moving forward as opposed to in the moment. Like when you're trying to do anything on a long term basis, you should really be thinking about the long term because there's a whole lot of things that in the moment that you're in seem like a good idea. They fun, they enjoyable. It's a good look at the time, but a lot of shit that's fun right now is not sustainable. It's not something that is gonna last moving forward. So you shouldn't fuck with it if your goal is to be doing it long term. Like I said, like there's motherfuckers who you're in complete alignment with, nigga. Y'all lock in step right now. But on the long term, it's not gonna be sustainable. Like if you a very ambitious person and you know the person that you're talking to, even though right now y'all line up perfectly, nigga, you're gonna pass them. You're gonna outgrow them. And there's motherfuckers that literally, nigga, you already know you're gonna outgrow them. Like y'all niggas had the conversation on y'all second or third date about, y'all 5-year plan. And they 5-year plan is like, shit, man, I'm gonna just go ahead and keep on working at this construction company because I make really good money here. I like living in these apartments. I like my apartment complex. I like the lifestyle that I live right now. Like, oh, how do you feel about home ownership? I don't really feel like that's necessary because at the end of the day, man, I don't want to have to deal with such and such. And when you own a house, you got to do this, and I don't want to do that shit. If they talking that shit and you feel like home ownership is like your ultimate life goal, why are you fucking with this motherfucker? If you tell a person like, "Oh man, I want to have a big family. I didn't really have a lot of cousins, so I hope that my kids could have, brothers and sisters and shit, because I was the only child. It's very important to me to have a bunch of kids." And that nigga like, "Man, I already got two. I don't want no more. Fuck that. Matter of fact, I got a vasectomy." Why are you fucking with this motherfucker? If you tell a motherfucker, "I want to be married, I want to have kids, I want a house with a picket fence," and they like, "Man, I'm just out here having fun. I just want to enjoy experiences and have fun and fuck and suck and do all that. I want to fuck with 6 or 7 bitches at a time. That's just the lifestyle I live." Why are you fucking with this person? That's not sustainable. And like I said, y'all motherfuckers might click verbally. Y'all have good communication, good sex, nigga. Y'all niggas got a good vibe. Y'all like each other. Y'all niggas have a ball when you go out. Y'all niggas, you into you got the same type of hobbies. Both of y'all like classic cars. Y'all both like YouTube movies. Y'all both like watching fucking ID channel murder mysteries and shit. But nigga, y'all moving forward do not go together. You wasting your fucking time, my nigga. And you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't fuck with a motherfucker that you literally gotta change who you are to fuck with them. And vice versa. You should fuck with somebody who's in alignment in totality. Or it's not gonna work moving forward. What you say? That's why I won't date no Aries. That's crazy. I love Aries. They cool as a motherfucker. I'm cool with Aries. I'm cool with Cancer. I'm cool with all the water signs and shit. It's them goddamn fire signs. I don't even know what the fuck Gemini is. Gemini is a motherfucking stop sign. But I'm gonna drop the mic on that shit, my nigga. This has been your host, Uncle Dolemite, of the Too Much Game podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. If you would like to support me financially, you can cash at me at Uncle Dolemite. How the fuck I forget my own cash app? Ain't that a bitch? But yeah, cash at me at Uncle Dolemite. Or get you some merchandise at Too Much Game Podcast.store. Nigga, Gemini is an air sign. Nigga, that's that air in Chernobyl, my nigga. Them niggas is that's some toxic ass air, my nigga. That's some. You can keep that air, nigga. But support the squad, Townhouse Media, Sports for You podcast, sports number 4, letter U, live on Tuesdays and Fridays, 6 p.m. Pacific time on YouTube, Twitter, and all other platforms where niggas be going live. They be on all that shit. Follow me on all social medias, Uncle Dolemite on everything. I'm working on my website. It's probably gonna be like toomuchgame.net or some shit. I don't know yet. I'm still working on it, my nigga. I'm probably gonna buy all the domains associated with my name so they'll all take you to the same place. Because right now, all I got is a link tree. And I think that's still young Dolemite. I'm bullshitting with my link tree. But anyway, hit my YouTubes, Too Much Game Podcast for the most part, or Uncle Dolemite, both YouTubes. Subscribe, hit the like button, and leave comments. Highly important. All the support is free. So please support the kid. Really though, Unreachable Beauty, gonna wait till the end of the motherfucking episode to come in. I specifically sent it to you because this episode was based on what we talked about. But yeah, nigga, that's the end. I ain't here to help you get bitches. I'm here to help you get better. Too much game.